Hey guys, Art here, and playing some Final Fantasy XI. We're going to be taking a look at Sortie, doing the basement here with Blue Mage, sort of a part 2 of our Gallimaufry farm. I actually haven't been doing Sortie for a bit, so we're just going to head in, roll through it quick. So let's head over into Sortie. And we're here on the Leviathan server, so there should be no wait entering, so we'll just head in and enter. We're going to have to adjust our spells. We probably had a melee set up there for the first floor. Probably stay in melee even for the little pudding that we have to kill. So we basically need to kill the first floor sector A boss, and we're gonna need to defeat the 6 enemies and then finish them off with some magic damage for battling the A boss so they don't get us. And you can skip that, everything else, and then head down to the basement. You want to have like about at least 30 minutes for the boss. It could take a while as you get tougher. You maybe getting them down in like 15 minutes eventually. We're just gonna head to it now. Alright, so from device A we're gonna head down, and you can right there get naked, get some Gallimaufry. Just head down and then we will adjust some of our equipment. I'm just gonna run through basically what we're doing, and I kind of stopped doing Sortie. So, alright, so we got our truss here. We got Arc EV, good tank. We want to have we have silent oil and prism powder, right? We don't want to just run through. So here we are, map, and we're heading. The boss is up there, and there's going to be a doorway right here. It's going to close off within 5 minutes. And okay, this guy spawned right here. You think, okay, pull him right here and fight him, but we're going to need to pull him and bring him past the door here. So it's kind of rough here because these jellies are going to all aggro us. Let's see if we can just maybe get this guy and then bring him back here. We're gonna switch our movement speed. We gotta make it through the doorway before we fight this, and once we get far enough away, we'll be able to put a sneak oil up here if we need to get past these guys. Right there's the door. It's gonna close off, so I want to make sure we get through here. If we need to put a sneak oil, looks like we got through there. Alright, so we got Arc EV over here. We're gonna go behind them. And then we're just going to want to, just for now, we'll just do a fast blade, red lotus blade kind of thing. But we still be in melee mode, but we're just going to cast some magic on them here. Set our spells back. Alright, something like that. Alright, something like that, I guess. So after 5 minutes, the door's going to close, and these little mini NMs will be popping out. But you got to make sure you pull a Bodilus before that, so I'm going to make sure, just head on over. I'm going to make sure we have our silent oil up, and head up to the boss and pull Bodilus right on over. Just pop silent oil, run past all this stuff. So if the boss spawns there, you gotta pull him past the door. If he's over here, just pull him up and fight him right before we enter the boss. Melee him from behind, and just do Savage Blade Red Lotus Blade back and forth, get a little skill chain in it, make sure Arc Eevee's taking them facing away from us, and we should get the key item that's going to prevent the black mist from doing more damage and blocking his big attacks. I guess we should be able to try out the boss here, so we're going to make it to E. We'll have about 30 minutes or so for the boss you want to aim for, so let's head in. Confirmed. Alright, so for the boss here, Sector E, we're going to want to have some kind of magic accuracy food at the Creek de Roy. And forget what we were using before, but it's something like a couple of healers, and we may want a bard or something in there, Lumia. Maybe both bards in there, but let's see if we can do this like this. So I'm going to start off here, and we want to cast Kakarian Verve on ourselves. That way we're not going to be getting interrupted. And then just get some of our buffs up here. I had to look up some blink to start. And make sure we're just starting off with a couple buffs, and we're just going to head in, get them. We got Kakarian Verves up, so we've already got the magic attack. But after it wears, we're going to be wanting to cast Memento Mori. So here we got Dhartok. We're going to just engage them and kind of back away. And we'll be ready with the stuff here. Alright. So engage him. And then kind of run over here. And we're just start casting Syrian Tempest. Oh, we also want to use Defender, keep Defender up, and just stay at range. No, actually, here I'm gonna test out something new while we do this. Once we make sure he's not attacking everybody. Let's see here. So we're going to 87. Hold on here. Get some aggro on him. Edit equip set to 87. And let's just try this out. Blue magic attack. Let's swap out the acuity belt for this, what you just got, the Orpheus sash, and see how that works out. Alright, so we got blinding Fulgur. Just keep cycling through this stuff. Anvil Lightning, Syrian Tempest. Make sure we got all that landed. Alright, so now we're going to go Tearing Gust and get ready to blast some Thunderbolts. Well, Unbridled Learning. So we're going to use Unbridled Wisdom right there. Get our Tearing Gust on it. And spam some Thunderbolts while it's in effect as much as we can. Just spam those Thunderbolts. Just get the big damage out there on them with the Thunderbolts. As many as we can get in, takes them down quicker. I want to do this right when we add the full MP. So it may wear off a little early. And if we get low, we'll just cast some Magic Hammer on them. Get to full. And ideally we would have more Thunderbolts blasting them down. There we go. That's the way it should be. Some 40,000 damage Thunderbolts. Take out his hit points fast. Just taking them down. Alright, so now it's worn off. I want to make sure we got Memento Mori up. And now he's going to use that mist, so we're going to just move away from it. We don't want him in it, and we don't want to stand in it. Make sure our refresh is back up, and just start cycling through our stuff. And each time he does a mist, we'll just move over a little bit. So Syrian Tempest. Blinding Fulgur. And then Anvil Lightning. You can hit him with the Turin Gust again. It's not up, so. Oh, we got another mist, so we're gonna just step away from the mist there and keep cycling through our stuff, taking them down. Make sure we got magic attack boost up, so. At 14 seconds on that. Just keep spamming it. Searing Tempest. About 12,000, 12 to 20,000 on each spell there. Blinding Fulgur, looks like it, that one was resisted. Get that Turin Gust on him. And just keep casting those three. Blinding Fulgur. Anvil Lightning. Once again, just taking them down. You're gonna want to plan on like 30 minutes battling this guy. I want to just constantly be casting. You know, we haven't done it for a while, so we kind of have to get back to used to it over here. We need to heal out of these guys. Just cycle on through those three. Blinding Fulgur. Make sure we're not going to run out of MP, so I want to use the magic hammer on them. Get back to full. Turin Gust if it's up, but want to make sure we got Memento Mori in effect. And just keep blasting them. And right now we are master level 22, so as you get more master levels, you should be able to get them down even easier. Let's see if we can land a Turin Gust. Is not up, so I just keep on blasting them. Make sure you got Memento Mori is up, and then get them. I've been letting them drop off, so basically we'd be killing them way faster if we were dialed in a little bit better here, like because we haven't done the sortie for a bit, but there it is. All right, so Searing Tempest with the burst. Just for a little extra damage, and if we can do Turin Gust, we'll use that, but just keep cycling through those three and we can get them. So in between casts here, we're using, let's see, just make sure we're using the gear we're using. So we got our fast cast stuff, and we cast and basically just go into 87. Oh, looks like we got to move out of the stuff again and make sure we got Memento Mori up. Alright, done that. I want to make sure we got MP back here. Oh, another one of those little poison clouds, so I'll just move them over. Get our MP back. Make sure we got Memento Mori up. And just get on them. Another poison mist, so move him over a little bit again, get him out of the cloud. Come on. You don't want to go too far, you want to just kind of be right about next to where he's at. There, our momentum more is wearing off, so we'll just recast it and then get ready to get him. Alright, so there we go. Turing Gust. And start blasting them faster here. Try to take them out quick. And there it is. And just keep on taking them down and cycle through them, and you should get them in, you know, probably figure about 30 minutes to start, and it should just get shorter and shorter as you're, you know, dialing it in. Maybe 12-15 minutes. You know, you want to just non-stop casting, like here we are, not non-stop casting, so you know, you'd better be done. Memento Mori again, basically that. Memento Mori, right? Turing Gust, if you got the Unbridled Learning, use your 2-hour on the Thunderbolt and just cycling Blinding Fulgur, Anvil Lightning, and Syrian Tempest, and Magic Hammer as needed. But let's just double check here. So for our equip set, what do we have? 60 or 87? That's what we got for. So we can swap this out easily for something better. Metamorph. That's what we're using as our magic attack. Orpheus and that. All right, so you know you want to just cycle them fast as you can. There you go. Just take out Dhartok. You're gonna get 10,000 Gallimaufry, and you know, upgrade that Sortie stuff. There it is. Subscribe.
Yo!